talk about just a little bit, because we're on this framework of law enforcement. Talk about just some of the work that the Six does that people may not be aware of. And, I'm just thinking too, as you're talking, I was just thinking like how powerful this work is, and just being present and being connected, because we're so disconnected. And me, myself, my story, I was in an officer involved shooting my first year and a half out as an Oakland police officer. And at the time, mental health, Oakland was like, oh, thought they were the best. They were ahead of the curve. They made me go sit down with a shrink before I went back to duty. Well, I just went and saw this shrink like a week after the shooting, and he said I was good. And he just asked me some basic things. How you doing? I'm like, great. I feel fine. I mean, I'm feeling good. And he goes, great. Stamps me off like, you're good to go. I went back, and for about 6 months, my hand would shake anytime I would stop somebody, and I would do a car stop, and it would hit. I could not, Jean Marie, I could not write down someone's information. Wow. And then as a broken officer, in Oakland, I would never tell someone that this was happening to me, because I was a year and a half on, 27 years old. And that meant I was broken. I wasn't going to tell anybody that. So I went out and I tried to even make more stops to prove to myself that I had this and I was in control. And it took a while, and it just all of a sudden went away. I didn't have the language to even say, oh, is this PTSD? Nobody talked to me about that. I just assumed it was, I knew there was something going on, but I didn't want to care enough to even ask questions, tell my girlfriend, who's now my wife. I hid that from everybody.
Right. But also in that scenario, you interpreted that there was something wrong with you, that you were broken, when the reality is you were having a very normal response to an abnormal situation. Your body was doing the thing it's wired to do.